Hi YouTube souls, it's Corvus and welcome to another film review. But before we get started, I want to tell you a couple of things. The first, that it's super windy today, so if you hear wind blowing, sorry about that, I can't help it. Because yeah, it's very windy and it's very noisy as well. But I don't know if the camera is catching the noise in. Also, that this isn't one of the reviews that I had to re-record because it was spoiler free and I wanted it to fit into the new version of the review section, but I'm re-recording this anyway because I had it recorded and suddenly it disappeared from my laptop. So I'm gonna do this very quick because I didn't like the movie and basically I wanna get rid of this, but I want it to be uploaded because I uploaded the first film review and I want this to be done. So, Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows. I had written who directed it and a lot of stuff, but since I deleted all of that when I thought that I had the file there, I'm not repeating that, and the movie isn't worth that in-depth looking regardless of how the review section is now. So basically I'm gonna list the good things and the bad things. The bad things are way more, and mark it, and basically that. So let's go for the good things. One of them is that the reason I explained in the previous video, the reason that I kept the same mark as the first film is that even though it is equally bad, it has like more action, which was one of the downs in the previous film, that the concept and the environment was very good, but I spent the whole movie for something to happen, not necessarily jump scares, but a hint at least, which I didn't get. So there was some scenes that were very dark and witchy, and I enjoyed them. Particularly, I enjoyed when they reversed the code in the video and we see all that happened in the missing hours. I used missing. That was a word that I wasn't able to use for years. Like, I understood in the context, but since it was so different to the word that we use in Spanish in that context, I wasn't able to use it when I was speaking. The missing hours in the videos, there's a scene that it's kind like a witch's sabbath or something like that. I really enjoyed that scene. It was epic, and there's some songs in the movie as well that are very good songs, and that's all the good things that it has. But yeah, bad things. The first thing is that the forest loses its enchantment, I guess. In the first film, the forest, the woods, is a very it's like a character, it's a thing within the movie, and here they're barely in the forest. It's not scary, of course. The found footage format is lost. The characters are lame and the acting is extremely poor. There's a character, Erica, who is supposed to be a Wiccan or something. They don't say the word Wicca or Wiccan, but you know, good witch, lover of nature, daughter of Mother Earth and whatever. I guess this was to, at that time, it was a time where pagans went outrageous about being mentioned or being misrepresented in fiction, which is pretty lame. I'm a practitioner witch, I am a pagan, and I see the outrage that there is out there about Wicca or witchcraft appearing in fiction, and it's lame because it's fiction and because many of the stereotypes that appear in those fiction works are not true. I mean, they're not necessarily real, like in the real world, but they're part of the folklore of a culture. So the Wicked Witch stereotype or archetype, you can't just erase it. You may not like it, but it does exist and it's part of past centuries folklore. It's not something just of movies and stuff like that. It was within books, within studies that were supposed to be serious, performed by the Catholic Church. So you may believe it or not, you may like it or not, but they're part of the folklore. So suck it up and grow up, please, because this rage about witchcraft not being pagan, or witchcraft holding evil practitioners, or pagans performing sacrifices, which was something that happened in lots of cultures. It's not serious, it's not real, and it's completely baseless because it's part of the folklore or it's part of history, whether you like it or not. And now it's me who is outrageous. Move on and keep with the list. Sorry about that. The thing is that this character, I guess, was created to make amends with the pagans and witches that back then started to complain about the misrepresentation of witches in the media. But the thing is that she doesn't do pretty well. I mean, the character is annoying, it's stupid, sounds ridiculous. She doesn't do a very good job at making peace with the witch's character or the witch's stereotype. Yeah, and the dialogues sometimes are very ridiculous, and the psychological development of the character is also ridiculous. Like, you don't think it's believable. The characters start to believe what they start believing, or the characters behave the way they behave, or react the way they react to certain events and stuff. So yeah, pretty much that. It's not a good movie. 5 out of 10 because, well, I like the theme, and some scenes were good, some songs were good. Let's say it wasn't a total waste of time for those little jewels that you find there. But yeah. So yeah, that it is. Please tell me what you think if you have watched the film in the comments down below, and if you have any questions, doubts, requests about film reviews, please in the comments down below as well, or PM me. Like if you like the video, dislike if not, and if you want to see more film reviews in the future, please subscribe to keep updated. There are many more to come and better. Thanks for watching, guys. Please appreciate my t-shirt is inspired in American Horror Story Coven. May the gods and spirits watch over you all, and bye.